And for the first time in history, WNBA games will be played in the United Center. The ChicagoSky will host the IndianaFever at the UC on Saturday, June 7th, and on Sunday, July 27th. The highly anticipated games will feature Fever star CaitlinClark against the Sky's very own Angel Reese. The largest attendance at a Sky game ever happened in 2016 at Allstate Arena with more than 16,000 fans, while the United Center can fit more than 20,000, so more fans can get in on the action. Tickets go on sale on March 11th.
2 sellouts for sure. In the summer, looks great.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness.
The ChicagoSky just made a game-changing decision that has the entire WNBA buzzing, and Angel Reese isn't thrilled about it. Prioritizing business over loyalty, the Sky announced they'll be moving only 2 home games to the massive United Center. And here's the kicker. Both matchups are against CaitlinClark's IndianaFever.
18 rebounds. Remember, she's gone back-to-back with 20 rebounds. Looking, pursuing. Once again, Reese trying to put it back. Oh!
Meanwhile, Angel Reese's other matchups remain locked in the smaller Wintrust Arena, sending a clear message. CaitlinClark sells tickets, while Reese apparently does not. And Reese isn't staying quiet about it. She fired back at reporters, questioning why only Clark's games are getting the star treatment. But the harsh reality? The numbers don't lie, and they aren't in Reese's favor. This isn't just about arena sizes. It's about money, influence, and the future of the WNBA. Last season, Clark shattered attendance records, drawing 341,000 fans for the Fever, a franchise best. Even with Reese's dominance on the boards and viral TikTok fame, the Sky couldn't come close. Now, teams across the league are scrambling to cash in on Clark Mania, upgrading venues whenever and wherever she plays. Her games remain unchanged, raising the big question. Is this fair, or is the WNBA simply revealing the harsh reality of star power? What do you think? If this move shocks you as much as it does us, smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe for the hottest WNBA takes you won't find anywhere else. Let's get this debate trending. The United Center snub has Angel Reese fuming. She's not just upset, she's calling out her own team. After the Sky announced they'd move only CaitlinClark's games to the bigger arena, Reese didn't hold back. They're disrespecting me and the fans. But here's the reality. While Reese sees bias, the Sky see business. And in their eyes, it all comes down to dollars and cents.
Thank you.
The United Center holds 21,000 fans, double the capacity of Wintrust Arena, and CaitlinClark's games are already selling out weeks in advance. Meanwhile, for Reese's non-Clark matchups, plenty of seats are still available. The brutal truth? Fans vote with their wallets, and right now they're choosing Caitlin.
I don't even when getting back. This is what it's about. I don't care what the minutes are. It's what I do with them, and it's how much can I help. He's able to finish. She's skip across, shot clock down to 3 on Nwede. Offensive rebounding. They've been patient on the shots to make sure that they have their teammates there. And she gets one at the buzzer, and that might be a little momentum for the side. We do that. All right, Jefferson back in.
But Reese's camp argues she's just as big a draw. The problem? The numbers tell a different story. Last season, Clark's road games shattered attendance records in every city she played in, while Reese's impact was largely driven by social media hype.
Largest attendance at a Sky game ever happened in 2016 at Allstate Arena with more than 16,000 fans, while the United Center can fit more than 20,000, so more fans can get in on the action.
Even the Sky's own president admitted this decision is all about meeting fan demand. And right now, that demand is 100% CaitlinClark. Reese can call it favoritism all she wants, but until she starts packing arenas the way Clark does, nothing is going to change.
Oh, yeah.
Did the same thing.
I already kicked you out my corner office.
No, they
as soon as you said it's growing like a sport, I closed, slammed.
You don't think it's growing as a sport?
Why?
How many WNBA championships we celebrated on the show before, right? Nobody cared before. Every year, more people cared.
Liberty different. Nah, I cared when
last year.
I cared when
last year we did.
Okay.
But
6 teams, including the Aces and Sun, have also upgraded venues for Fever matchups. The message from the league is clear. CaitlinClark isn't just a player, she's a movement. And Reese? She's stuck on the outside looking in.
Scoring the ball, Thomas gets the turn and swap on AT.
The Clark effect versus the Reese reality. By the numbers, let's talk facts. CaitlinClark didn't just elevate the Fever. She transformed the entire WNBA. Indiana's home attendance jumped 93%, breaking a 23-year-old league record. On the road, the impact was even bigger. 36% higher attendance than any other team. Clark isn't just a star, she's a game changer. Meanwhile, the Sky's biggest crowd with Reese? 9,000 fans. Barely half of what Clark draws on a regular basis.
Davis hounding Clark. Clark, step back three.
The financial gap is even more staggering. The 2 United Center games against the Fever are set to bring in an extra $4 million compared to Wintrust Arena. That's not just profit, it's league-changing money. Meanwhile, Reese's endorsements and TikTok fame haven't translated into ticket sales or TV ratings. Clark's games averaged 1.2 million viewers, while Reese's barely cracked 500,000. The takeaway. Hype doesn't pay the bills, but in seats do.
What's coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us. No, they are. They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are. I need to get in the. I need to get in the field. You need to come to the meetings. I need to get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sit out. That's a possibility for real.
Reese keeps saying, "They watch for me too." But if that were true, why hasn't a single one of her games been moved? Why are teams only scrambling to upgrade venues when Clark comes to town? The answer is simple. Star power isn't claimed, it's proven. And right now, Clark's proof is everywhere. The hypocrisy is exposed. The Sky's double standard? Laid bare.
Jeff, how important was it for you to bring in players from a winning program?
Yeah, we have a winning coach and we have a winning culture here. You know, we're not that far removed from championship. We've had great records. We keep making the playoffs. You know, we're not trying to slow down whatsoever. So we needed, you know, players that are going to come in and want to make winning plays. And the culture that they came from has got to mirror something, you know, that Coach Spoon is going to bring. And when we looked at players, we looked at players from winning programs because it's critical that you don't have to start over and teach somebody how to be a winner. I mean,
The ChicagoSky's decision exposes a harsh double standard in professional sports. For years, teams have preached the importance of building around their stars. Yet when given the chance to elevate Angel Reese, they hesitated. Instead, they're rolling out the red carpet for their rival's rookie sensation. This isn't just about competition. It's about the Sky, through their actions, admitting that Reese isn't the franchise cornerstone they once hoped she'd be. They had an entire season to move Reese's games to bigger venues, while she was breaking WNBA rebounding records. Their silence then speaks louder than their actions now.
Miss Angel Reese, dominating performance, dominating win. How did you all excel tonight?
It's a team effort.
What makes this even more damning is the timing. The Sky dropped this announcement just as Reese was gaining momentum with her "I'm the reason people watch too" narrative. By scheduling only Clark's games at the United Center, they've effectively torpedoed Reese's claims in the most public way possible. This is front-row, ocean-level shade. The kind of cold business move that makes players rethink their futures. If Reese needed proof that her own team doesn't see her as a marketable superstar, she just got it. In 21,000-seat HD.
That you want to pull up to a Chicago Sky game this season.
Okay, I'm going to say Michael Jordan,
okay,
and then Beyonce, and Megan Thee Stallion. She gonna come soon. That's my girl. So
the most telling detail? The Sky didn't even bother pretending this was about growing the game. They could have moved just one Reese game to the United Center to save face. But they didn't. Instead, they went all in on the Clark effect, making one thing crystal clear. In today's WNBA, there are two tiers of stars, CaitlinClark and everyone else. For Reese, who positioned herself as Clark's equal, this reality check couldn't be more humiliating.
8 assists, 15 to add to her tally. Ooh, out.
The financial impact of this decision is seismic. Moving just 2 games to the United Center is expected to generate $4 million more than if they had remained at Wintrust Arena, more than some entire WNBA team valuations from just 5 years ago. The ripple effect goes beyond ticket sales. Merchandise revenue for these games is already tracking 300% higher than typical Sky contests, while parking, concessions, and sponsorships are all set to see massive spikes. Every revenue stream surges when CaitlinClark comes to town. These numbers aren't just impressive, they're franchise-altering.